Welcome back to Stalking in Circles, the show where we explore one fan's obsession with Band and the Wicked Tinkers. A little synopsis of what's happening if you're just joining us for some reason. Go back and watch the other episodes. But if you're just joining us, this is the story. We're approximately 2 weeks into a saga that's been going on almost 3 years now. A fan that we were first made aware of in September of 2002. And basically she came to some shows. She began sending us some very inappropriate emails, and we've been dealing with it ever since.
"41-year-old Margaret Ray arrested 7 times for trespassing on David Letterman's property.
John Hinckley Jr., and he changed the course of U.S. history in 1981 when he shot and wounded the president and 3 other people outside a Washington, D.C. hotel.
So in this episode, we're going to read the email that we sent to her as a response to the emails that she had been sending us.
And that's the email that is in episode 2. Even if you know someone really well, this is not the type of email that you want to get from anybody.
Yeah, it's true. And it was probably, like I said, the most shocking. Well, it does get weirder. It definitely gets more intriguing. It's like a strange mystery the way this whole thing keeps unfolding. She drops strange tidbits and that don't make any sense whatsoever, and then later, I don't know if they make any more sense, but you go, oh. Because apparently she knows what's going on, but I can't say we do.
I'm going to read the email that I sent to Chris. This was with Aaron's blessing when I asked him, do you want me to take care of this, and send her a message and say, stop emailing me. Chris, this is Maggie. We met at the Highland Games in McMinnville, Oregon. I am married to Tiki King, and I am the manager of the band. I think you may have misunderstood something, and I would like to clear it up. Aaron is a very kind and friendly person. I believe you have mistaken that kindness for something else. Aaron is happily married to his wife. He is not interested in any other companionship. The other band members are spoken for and happy in their situations as well. All communications you wish to send to the band from here onward must come through me. You can respond to me using the email address I am sending this email from. Please do not send messages directly to Aaron or the other band members through email, text, or any other social media. The band wishes you well, and we hope you had a great time at the McMinnville and Kelso Highland Games this year. Again, if you wish to respond or send any further messages to the band, you must do it using this email. If you send Aaron any further personal messages, I will know, and I will then take other measures to keep any of the band members from being upset or harassed. I definitely do not want to have to do something like that, as I think we can resolve this by knowing the simple fact that I mentioned at the beginning. Aaron and the rest of the band are spoken for and not looking for any other companionship or benefits. Sincerely, Maggie.
And, it's stern, but I think professional. We felt like, at the time, we thought it was important to really be like, no questions.
Yeah, direct.
We saw where Aaron being nice and just saying, oh, thank you, but no thank you got us. So that's when we asked Maggie to take care of it and to craft a polite but strongly worded letter in hopes of dissuading her.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it didn't. As the next several hundred emails and voicemails and etc. And so the voice you're going to hear is an actor representation. It's not her actual voice. And I know it sounds very strange, but as you can read along on the screen, the punctuation is difficult sometimes to follow. So,
also, I want to say once more, we are not making light of this subject matter at all, or of the stalker. We understand that this is a serious issue for everyone involved in these types of matters. We're just trying to give some awareness.
Well, yeah, that's one thing that when we've told people, that we have a stalker, and they immediately they're like, oh, so you're just like someone who comes around and is always out in the audience, and we're like, no, it's not like that. Like, oh, someone's like, what do? They send you letters. It's like, that's a lot of people don't understand. It's not just someone who likes you, or if you say, I'm not interested, and they just keep saying they like you. It sometimes goes so far beyond that, as you'll see here, that it defies belief.
And also, there have been comments such as, isn't that why you get into a band in the first place? You know, isn't that what you want? You want to have crazy fans.
We want to have fans who get crazy, not crazy fans.
Yeah.
Once again, we're not diagnosing or offering treatment or solutions for any psychological issues. There's just no other words to really describe it. I guess disturbed, but it's even beyond that. It's delusional. It's disturbed.
Yeah, well, it's very delusional. All right, so here we go with the next email.
October 13th, 2022. My birthday wish. I am hurt because I thought you were going to kidnap me for my birthday and take me away. Sept 11th, my intentions were not to push you away. I do not hate you. I didn't mean to. I just wanted a better picture of us, that is all. My intentions were not to hurt you. I am so sorry for all this. I'm so sorry. I don't hate you. I am so sorry for destroying that CD. Kris.
So once again there, she mentions the picture, and she talks about how she hurt Aaron, which was a little baffling to us because we haven't had interactions other than these emails. But that will come to light later, what that's all about.
It will soon unfold.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that did seem to be the two recurring themes: the picture and how she hurt him. Right, and here's the next one.
October 13th, 2022. Please don't hate me. Aaron, I'm so sorry for hurting you. I just wanted a better picture of you. I do want to purchase your CDs. I did not mean to turn you away from me. Please contact me, Kris.
So it's interesting that she's talking again about her hurting him somehow. And, just kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah, and again, this was almost entirely one-sided. This story is pretty much all just her telling us a story. We later did craft a response that was sent to each email that was always exactly the same. Well, actually, a couple of wordings changed over time to try and make it more succinct, but there was it's not like we were responding going, oh, hey, let's talk about this, or it was simply her story going on in her head.
Right, so these are all to Aaron, and Aaron did not respond to any of this.
And here we go with the next one the very same day, just a little later on in the day.
About 5 minutes later.
That was 5 minutes later.
October 13th, 2022. I am so very sorry. Aaron, I would do anything for you, and that includes getting down on my knees and apologize to you, because I do love you. I was hoping you would kidnap me, take me with to Utah. I was only acting the part of a victim of being scared with me being alone on the property. And you kidnapped me. I still want you to do that. I do not hate you, Aaron. I hate myself for what I did to you. I would get on my hands and knees and apologize to you and beg you for your forgiveness forever, no matter how long it took to have you forgive. I do want the Rant CD. I want you too. I would do anything to have you in my life. I do love you, Aaron. I wish I could spend my birthday with you. I want to give you a great big hug. I didn't mean to make you walk away from me. I want to mail you a love letter to express my feelings for you. You drive me so crazy. That has been that way since I saw you in Kelsowa. I am scared to death I lost you forever. I love you, Kris.
So in that message, she mentions about the kidnapping, that she actually wanted to be kidnapped. She was hoping that he would kidnap him, and that she was only pretending to be scared or pretending that she would be a victim of that. It's just inappropriate.
Well, yes, it's like I said, going back and forth between, don't kidnap me, wink, wink. I never said I wanted you to kidnap me. I didn't want you to kidnap me.
This is after she received my email.
Yeah, and that's, there was, I think, one later on where she said she's going to call the police because she's terrified that we're going to kidnap her. And here, this next one, titled, I'm so sorry. We were, at times when we're trying to collate this, it gets confusing because there's multiple emails with similar or even sometimes the same title. There's, later on there were, I think, 3 or 4 in a row that had the exact same.
This one is, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
The last one was, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
So, here we go.
October 13th, 2022. I am so sorry. Hi, Aaron. Are you reading my emails? I assume you were going to take me to Utah with you by plane. I realized airline tickets are so damn expensive. With all of the stuff you have to carry to Utah or any other place, it would be rather expensive. I am so sorry for everything. When I saw you in Oregon and you said you live in California again and CJ lives in Utah, I automatically thought your plans were to take me with you. I was so wrong. How foolish I am. I'm going to have to look for the photos I have of you from long ago in Enumclaw, where I first met you guys. I am good at hiding things from myself. I need to get in my hobbies and get busy. I also am getting a new dog tomorrow. I still do want the Rant CD from you, even though I can get it cheaper elsewhere. It is not the same. I also would like your autographs as well, please. I'm also going to practice my dancing. Next year, Highland Games. Best wishes to you all. Kris.
So she mentions the Rant CD here, and one of the things that happened at the Highland Games, the very brief interaction that Kris had with Aaron, was her stating that she lost her copy of the Rant CD. He said, we don't have those because we don't have any actual hard copies of that CD anymore. And I think she was sad about it, and he may have said, we'll see what we can do. And she continually talks about the Rant CD.
Mm-hmm. That she lost it, but there will be more about that later on. So once again, here's someone we've had almost no interaction with, and yet she assumes that we're going to buy her an airline ticket and take her with us on tour. And it's not even just sort of a, wow, wouldn't that be awesome to be able to do that? It's a, I thought you were going to come get me and take me with you. You know, it's this assumption of a relationship that never happened and never had any real basis. That is the essence of erotomania, which is actually slightly different from stalking. Stalkers sometimes are husbands, wives, girlfriends, boyfriends, people, co-workers, people who've known someone for a long time. Their stalking takes a lot of different forms. Erotomania is fairly unique in that most of the time the two people have never had any real interaction, and yet one of them is convinced that the other one is completely involved in their life. Yeah, once again, like us, maybe all told 10, 15 minutes of interaction.
Not even that long. I would say 5 minutes, maybe.
Of actual speaking, yeah, it was on nothing, you know.
Yeah, I don't even think it was that long. I would say it's more like 2.5 minutes. It's very short.
Yeah.
It's very short.
And so that was 3 emails in one day. Now we're on to the next day, October 14th. And once again, there's been no response from us to these, as far as Aaron has not responded at all.
Yeah.
October 14th, 2022, I was wrong. Hi, Aaron. I am terribly sorry for doing anything to hurt you. I am not angry with you, and I most certainly have no hatred towards you. I was wrong. It's my best day and a sad one for sure. No fault of yours. I wish I could travel like you can. I'm so envious of you. Please forgive me. I would like to hear from you. Kris.
Yes, there talks about wanting to travel with us, which, saying, oh, I wish I could travel with you. That's not that unusual, but I think that she was convinced that was what was going to happen.
Yeah. And at the time, I didn't really think she meant that she truly believed it. But as time went on, we learned that she means everything she's saying here.
And so this next one also, this is October 14th, same day.
October 14th, 2022. Hi, Aaron. I truly hope you have the time to read my emails. I am mailing you an apology letter from the bottom of my heart today. If you return it, I will know you don't want me in your life anymore, and I will be crushed like a pop can. I am asking for a copy of the Rant CD and the big bulk of bad ideas. I promise I will take better care of them. I do not hate you, and I sincerely hope you don't hate me either. I was so wrong. Love, Kris.
And it's interesting because this, once again, she says she'll take better care of them, which first she said she had misplaced them or lost them.
Well, then she just said
she
smashed it.
Well, then we assumed that she meant when she said she'll take better care, that she would make sure she didn't lose them, but then later it turned out.
No, I think she just said.
Did I already say that she smashed them?
Maybe.
I don't think she said that yet. Sorry, it's
it's confusing.
Some of the emails, it's confusing because, as we've said, and as you will see, sometimes things are repeated over and over. Sometimes it will, one email will be basically quoted in another email further down. Sometimes reading them, like I said, there's hundreds, and I'll be reading through and lose my place. So I'm like, oh, I already read this one, and then I go back and it's like, oh no, I haven't read this one yet.
And I've been dealing with it for such a long time that I just can't keep track of it all sometimes in my brain. It just sort of, it circles around in my brain now too.
Well, I had at one point thought, okay, well, I'm going to make sort of a spreadsheet of the email, the date, the subject, and a brief synopsis. And after a while, I realized it was almost no good because the content of some of them is just the exact same thing from before. Well, we will read them because they do have their place in the saga, but it is sometimes the name of our show, Stalking in Circles, because this is how this whole thing has gone in this big, just spiraling whirlpool of information.
Yeah. By the way, my name is Maggie. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology and a master's in human services.
And I'm Tiki King. I'm the drummer for the tribal Celtic band, the Wicked Tinkers. We've been playing around the country for going on 20-something years. And this is the continuing story of our stalker, Kris, and our attempts to get it to stop. So next we're going to be playing 2 actual voicemails.
These 2 voicemails came in prior to the last several emails that you heard, so just keep that in mind.
Hi, Maggie. Look, I did something really bad. I did something really bad, and I please call me, okay? God, oh my God, I did something really bad. I did not mean to do it. I wanted a good picture of the Wicked Tinkers, and it turned out to be really blurry, and they were holding up a glass of beer, and and they took my proposition, and I felt they pushed it in my face, and I ended up destroying one of their CDs, and I did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to hurt them. I'm so sorry for what I did. Please call me back, please. I'm so sorry for what I did. I want to apologize. I want to be able to apologize and make things right. I'm so sorry. Please call me, okay, Meg? I love the Wicked Tinkers, and I didn't mean to hurt them. I did not mean to hurt any of them. I really didn't. I'm so sorry. I just did something really crazy. I should not have done that. Please, Maggie, call me, please. Please call me back. I'm so sorry for what I did. I'm so sorry. I do love the Wicked Tinkers. I think they're great musicians. I was just hurting. I was just hurting. There's no excuse for what I did. So please, can you call me? I really appreciate it. I'm so sorry. I sent emails to CJ and Aaron to apologize as well. I didn't mean to hurt them. I love the Wicked Tinkers. I was just hurt by what they. Maybe it was an innocent thing, but for me, it just really hurt my feelings, that's all. I didn't mean to do anything wrong, so can you please call me? I'm so sorry. I'm really, really sorry for what I did. I'm sorry. Please call me back, okay? Have Aaron or have them call me. Please have them call me, okay? I'm so sorry for what I did. I'm so sorry. I was so angry. That's all. I've been hurt so many times. I was hurt again, and there's no excuse for it. Can you please call me back? Bye.
So I remember when we got that one, and she's so distraught, and it was kind of, I mean, I felt bad. I was like, maybe we should, let her know it's okay, and Maggie's like, no, we can't, we really can't, because she'll take that as, we have to just sort of let it, maybe this is the end. Maybe she's kind of finally come to her senses, as it were. This was, you may have heard, she admits that she destroyed the CDs. And we thought, oh, okay, well, that's what when she keeps talking about how she hurt Aaron, she hurt us, it was because she destroyed this. She was thinking, oh, I got angry and destroyed these CDs, and that's what hurt them. And that we were like, oh, okay, well, that, but No. But yeah, it was difficult because, like I said, she's so distraught, and we really were kind of, like I said, hoping, okay, well, maybe this is the end of it. Maybe she's like, gets it. But
so we're gonna do one more voicemail for this episode. 15 minutes later.
Hi, Maggie. This I called you a couple of times already today. I just want to say that, okay, what happened was that the Wicked Tinkers did something really hurtful to me, very, very hurtful on October 1st, and I lashed out and got all angry. Aaron, I told him I wanted that CD Rant, and he said it was sold out when I got to the October of Millionville, Oregon, and it was sold out. And he said for me to give me his address, and he can mail me a copy because they were sold out. So that's what I did. And then I saw this picture that I had taken of all four of them, and they were having these glasses of beer in their hands. What I'll have to do is explain it to you in my email to you, okay? Explain things in my email because I don't see them that often. I wanted to have a good picture of them, you know, and I made a proposition to them that if I could out-dance you when you're performing on stage, then I win, but if I don't, if I quit while they're performing, I can't dance anymore, then I'll offer them to buy them a beer, and they took a picture of me with glasses, the glass of beer in their hands, because I could not dance, like when I saw them on October 1st, I could not dance as long as they did, and so they went and took off, and they went and got a beer on their own. I got a picture of them, and it's just a real cruel thing to them, that they did this to me, and I lashed out, I got all upset, I just, oh my God, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to email you with everything, so please read it. This is between you guys. I'm not going to say anything to anybody, but I want to be able to have an apology from them, and I'd like to apologize to them. I've been sending emails to Aaron, and telling him about how I feel and stuff, but I never got an apology back or nothing. He's got my address. He never sent me an apology letter, and he's never sent me an email saying that he apologizes. And so I will get that all in an email to you. And I just want to be able to have it be that things can work out, because the Wicked Tinkers are my best, favorite, all-time favorite band. I love the Wicked Tinkers. They're the best band ever. I mean, I'm so hooked to their music, and so I'm going to explain everything in my email to you. I got your email here, so I'll send you an email, and this. I just want to get this straightened out, because I'm so hurt that they did what they did to me with a absolutely awful picture, and they never did that before. When I was in Indian Paw, I saw them in Indian Paw years ago. So anyways, this got to be straightened out, because I'm so hurt by what happened. I'm so hurt by what they did, and I never got an apology from any of them, and I'm so very hurt by all this, and I don't want to hurt them, and I don't want them to hurt me. I just want to get this straightened out, because I went all the way to Oregon to go see them.
So interesting there, she turns the narrative around, that we hurt her, and that we had done something to her, and that we needed to apologize to her. Once again, that the dance contest and buying beer, she actually, we'd finished our playing and such, and went to the beer booth, and we were there at the beer booth getting beer, and she came over and was like, I need a picture. So it wasn't, the fact that we had beer was not had absolutely zero to do with her or her supposed dance contest.
And also, how many pictures are there of you guys with fans while you're holding beers?
Hundreds of thousands.
Thousands, probably.
I mean, we figure, I don't even know, I can't even do the math. You figure
a lot.
I have no idea, but it's more than can be easily counted. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so it's interesting there that suddenly we've done something that's an affront to her. Also, she, I think later on, blamed the picture being blurry on us. But that was the fact that it was her husband who took the picture, who he was not enthused about this whole thing.
With a camera,
with an actual film camera. And I remember she was just, and we were standing there holding our beers, and he was like no effort. So how the picture turned out was due to that. It had zero to do with us. She also later, another thing was that same show, we were doing a VIP meet and greet later, and she was standing outside the fence, literally waving and sort of jumping up and down, trying to get us to, I don't know, whether come over to her or let her in or something. And this was after she had said that one of us was going to drive her, you know, and try to make an 8-hour trip to drive her home. It's just bizarre, yeah. But it is, that's interesting. That was the first turning point of that it was now us that hurt her, and that we needed to apologize.
Yeah.
Even after she admits that she destroyed the CD, didn't get lost, it didn't get, you know, damaged. She destroyed it, and she actually talks about that even more later on.
Yeah.
That's all the voicemails for today. But thank you for tuning in, and if you haven't, please go back and watch the other videos. And don't forget to like and subscribe so that you know when the next one comes live.